What is up, everyone? Back again with another video. I know it's been a while, but we've been having some housework done, which meant the game room turned into a storage room whilst all of the DIY and the builders were in sorting out everything else. So now in January, I've still got to be sorting out my bank holiday day 3 for you, but in the meantime, I've got something else on the agenda, which is my PS5 pickup. Finally being able to get my hands on a PS5 for some unfortunate circumstances, give or take, but we've got one now. It's ready to go into the game room. I've only played it a handful of times over the last few months, but I've got a stack of games here to go over. Starting off the story with how this came about. Basically, I was made redundant from my job of 10 years in August. All unfortunate circumstances, but life goes on. But with me being there, just clocking up over those 10 years, I was able to get a voucher from the benefits platform for £500, which meant I could spend that on whatever I wanted to, as long as it was from, I could get those vouchers from a shop that was listed on the platform. And the place that I chose, I had a little look at some of the other shops that was available to see who had the best bundle for a PS5 at the time, and it was Curry stroke PC World. So I ordered myself £500 worth of vouchers, scoped out the bundle that I wanted to get, and I went ahead and got it. So let's check some of the footage from what I got from when I went and picked up some of these games, and we'll come back here in the game room and go over that stack as soon as we've done it. So something I wasn't expecting this month, we're in August, by the time I've posted this, it's probably not going to be August. I was able to actually get some vouchers from work on our benefits platform for being in our company for 10 years. So I've been able to get £500 worth of vouchers. So I'm using that as now the excuse to pull the trigger for a PS5. So I'm going to go on my way there now to Curry's. Unfortunately, you have to pick the companies where you get the vouchers for, so I wasn't able to just get cash or get like an on the high street voucher or whatever, Amazon and whatnot. So I had limited choices. So to get a PS5, it was either Curry's or Argos, and on Argos, when I looked to put something in my basket, I couldn't get delivery or couldn't get pickup on the PlayStation bundle that I wanted. So I'm gonna go over to Curry's. I've got the vouchers with me now. So I'm going to go see what console I can get and what games I can get, but I am very nervous on the fact that there could be an announcement imminent within the next couple of weeks on the PS5 upgrade that could potentially release before Christmas. So I've been on the fence, but I've decided I'm going to go and do it. It's not the end of the world. Like I don't play PlayStation as much, like I said before, it's only the exclusive. So let's head over to Curry's and see what we can pick up, what bundle we get, and see if we can get any extra games. So back in the game room, and let's have a look over these games that I picked up for the PS5. So let's have a look at the unit first. It's been a bit dusty from where I've not actually played it over the last few months. I did have it downstairs for a bit. I was playing in the living room. I put it in the bedroom for a while, but now it is going actually in the game room. And this unit came with 2 games. It was the best of a bad bunch on the bundles, unfortunately. Console bundles aren't what they used to be. And the first game is a game that I have been playing on Xbox for a while. Not too much, just in and out on Game Pass here and there, and that is Wreckfest. So still sealed, probably not going to play it on PlayStation if I'm honest. It just came with the bundle, because I do play Wreckfest, or I will play Wreckfest on Xbox instead. So that was the first of the 2 games that came with the initial bundle. And the second game is a game that I'm really looking forward to playing, but I did cancel my PlayStation subscription, so I do need
to start that again so that I can play this. I've heard great things. I had a couple of guys on Instagram reach out to say how good it was. There's some of my friends play it, so I need to get involved basically. And that is Helldivers 2. It looks like good fun. Something that I would be all over playing. I just need to sort my life out and sort out my subscription so that I can actually play with people. So really excited to actually start playing this, but it's one that I unwrapped, but not one that I've played yet, unfortunately. So we'll see how that goes once I get my new subscription so that we can play Helldivers 2. The next handful of games are ones I picked up on the same day but in a separate store. I want to say that it's Smith Toys, the toy shop next to the PC World in the Croydon Purley Way. And I was actually surprised at how cheap, or what the prices were like on some of these games in Smith's Toys there. So it's probably somewhere I'm going to look out often for new-ish games. Because I had loads of other stuff in there as well, lights, lamps, I don't know, posters and stuff that you could probably use in the game room. So it would be just worth the journey anyway to have a look at other stuff. And the first game, which I think I paid about £12 to £15 for, was A Thief's End, The Lost Legacy, the Legacy of Thieves collection of Uncharted. I did start playing this, been having fun on this one. I do need to go back to it. Like I said, I played the PS5 a little bit, but not too much. So I did start playing Uncharted, so I'm going to go back to it because it's, again, another one of those games that it's just the law, right? If you're playing PlayStation, you need to be playing Uncharted. So super happy to add it to the collection at a reasonably good price as well, from a shop rather than an exchange or second hand. The next game is another game that I've not yet played but hear great things about, and some of the people on Instagram again telling me how much I'm missing out, and that is the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut for the PS5. It may seem like blasphemy that I've not played some of these games on PS5 yet, or at all, but I'm not really a PlayStation guy. I pick up the exclusives. I play everything mainly on Xbox, so I aim to pick up exclusives where possible. Hence why my PS3 and my PS4 collection are relatively small. I only really aim to go for exclusives. If I pick up some other stuff like Wreckfest along the way by other means, then I do. But I normally aim for the exclusives, but I just blast Xbox out more than anything. So yeah, super happy to add the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut into the collection, and this was relatively cheap as well. I want to say it was about 20 quid. Obviously it was quite some time ago now, in September, that I picked all of these up, but super excited to play this one once I hook this PS5 back up. So another one going straight into the PS5 collection. And another two that go hand in hand, again through PS3, PS4 and now PS5, and that is The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2. I've got these on PS4. I think I've lost one. I think I've lost The Last of Us on PS3, but I'd have to check. But again, games that if you're playing PlayStation you have to play. I absolutely love these games. I think they're brilliant. The story is unbelievable. I've not actually seen the TV series yet, so one for the list to sit down and watch. But The Last of Us 2 is still sealed. Last of Us Part 1 is the one that I have been playing on PS5 so far. So once I finish this, I will then give this a go on PS5 to take in that PS5 experience on both of them. But again, super happy to add to the PS5 collection. And last but definitely not least, is a game that I picked up separately, ordered it on release after playing it with my PlayStation. So when I got the PlayStation home unwrapped, super excited, plugged it all in, booted it up, sorted my network out, sorted my account out. I played the built-in game of Astrobot on the PS5. It was the first thing that I played, and I thought it was amazing. Obviously, sort of like a demo game first time round, but I sort of fell in love. I was like, this is brilliant. I loved it. I've wanted to start developing out my own sort of platformer, and needed a game to really kick that off of some ideas, and you know, just to want to fall in love with 3D platformers again, because I loved them back when I was a lot younger. Don't really play as much PS1 and PS2 anymore, but I really enjoyed playing Astrobot for the half a week or so, or whatever it was when I got the PS5. So the timing worked out perfectly, because at the time of me buying this PS5 and actually playing Astrobot was the time that Astrobot was actually released as a full game. So I ordered Astrobot, had been playing it for a few days. I've not gone back to it since, but literally fell in love. Had such a nostalgia hit. Not obviously because of the game, with it being relatively new, but just that 3D platformer feeling. The vibrant environments, cutesy characters, great gameplay, puzzles. Had great fun playing this, both of them, this version and the one that was built in on the PS5. So gonna go back to Astrobot, but absolutely adored this. I think it was a brilliant game, and one that I do need to go back to finish. It's just that with all the DIY, I've not played PS5 at all really. So gonna go back, play this, play some of the others, and then look to pick up some more games. So with me saying that I only really play Xbox games, my PS3, PS4, PS5 collections are, or PS5 collection is only just started, but are very slim. So I would love to hear some games on all three of those systems that I should pick up, mainly exclusives on each of the systems that I could play. I've got loads of exclusives still to get. I just don't get out of my way really to buy them. It's as and when I see them in CEX, but a lot of the exclusives now are harder for me to see in CX, where PS3 for instance, I've got all of the games on Xbox. PS4, same thing, I've got most of them on Xbox. So any games that you think would be worth me picking up, send me a comment, send me a message on my Instagram with what I should be playing, what I should pick up, anything that's worth a punt, anything that's quirky, a bit wacky, a bit wild, send it my way and I will pick them up and add them into my collection. But for now, that was the PS5 stack. To go straight into this shelving, which I need to sort out because I've got bundles and stacks of games from where I've made videos over the last few months and just not filed them away properly. So I'm going to aim to file everything away to then come back with a game room tour video, which I've not yet done before. Obviously I've not posted regular on YouTube ever since starting years ago. It was more just like a every now and then hobby thing. So I've never done a game room tour, my previous game room or this one, since moving into this flat 6 months ago. So once I've got this all sorted out, I will send through a game room tour video. It just needs some tidying up because it's still like a bomb's gone off in here. But I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you're enjoying your hunts, and again, until the next time, enjoy your hunting, enjoy yourselves, play your games, and peace out.